Okay, we're on Shabbat, Perek Vav, Mishnah Aleph. 6th chapter of Shabbat. Now Mishnah's now going to talk about Bama Isha Yotza, Ubama Ina Yotza. What can a woman wear outside and what can she not wear outside? It's first of all important to clarify. Okay, we all know that there's an Isur of Hotzah l'Rishut, Mirishut l'Rishut. You can't take something like my cell phone or like this Ziploc bag, You can't carry it from Rishut to Rishut. You can't take it from Rishut Yachid to Rishut Rabim or the other way around. Moreover, you're also not allowed to carry things Arba Amot Rishut Rabim. You can't carry things 4 Amot in Rishut Rabim. On the other hand, you can wear stuff. Because wearing stuff, even if it's decorative, you wear a necklace or you wear, rings or you wear, a headband or whatever, you wear all those things, that's not considered carrying, that's considered wearing. Nonetheless, there were a bunch of things that Chazal felt that if a woman was wearing them, she would be likely to take them off. And we're going to see this in the next few prakim, not just women or men also. Well, what do people have that they were likely to carry? And remember, we're talking about a case where there is no eruv. We're assuming there's no eruv, so you can easily come to carry Arba Amot B'Shut Rabim. So it's in these cases that our Mishnayot and the next, several Mishnayot are going to address a bunch of these issues. So we start with the woman. What can a woman wear and what can she not wear? What can she go out with and what not? And then we'll go on from there. Says the Mishnah. What can a woman go out with, i.e. wearing, not carrying, and what can she not go out with? Lo teitze isha, who should not go out with? Lo b'chutei tzemer, v'lo b'chutei pichtan. Her hair was wrapped, with chutei tzemer, with strings of wool, nor with strings of flax, v'lo b'ritzuot sheberosha, nor with the straps in her hair. And the reason, the Bartuner explains, based on the Gemara, he says the following. Okay, the problem is, Dilma, maybe mitramya la tefila shel mitzvah. She'll have the opportunity to do a tefila shel mitzvah. She has to go to the mikvah, and she'll say, "Oh, I need to go to the mikvah now." I'm not entirely sure. It's a little unclear to us because now we really schedule the mikvah. But maybe there would be an opportunity for her to do a tefila shel mitzvah. V'shar yalu, and she will take off these strings that are tied into her hair. V'atya leutenu arba amot b'shut rabim, and they shall carry them 4 amot in the public thoroughfare. So therefore, it's a problem because this must be examples. When I see Mishnayot like these, I assume that these must be examples. This must be cases where this was happening all the time. That there was examples where women would not be able to go to the mikvah, and then they'd have the opportunity. They do it right away. So therefore, even on Shabbat, she would do it right away, and be natural for them to undo all the stuff in her hair. And the reason is because v'lo titbol behen ad sheterapem, because she knows that she can't go to the mikvah, she can't do a tefillah. If she has things that are tight to her hair, she has to loosen them because the water has to be able to get in, and not to be a chatzitza when she is tovelet, when she goes to the mikvah. So therefore, since she knows she has to loosen them, she's going to take them off. She's going to carry them in Rishut Rabim on Shabbat. Okay, it's hard for us to understand, but this must have been the case in their time. The Mishnah continues. V'lo b'totefet, a woman is not allowed to go out. A totefet was a kind of strip that she would wear across her forehead. Velo b'sanbutin. Sanbutin, at the side of the strip, she had these they're not earrings, they were like decorations that were coming down. And the Gemara says that if she was poor, she had sanbutim of string, and if she was rich, she made it of gold or silver. So she can't walk around with this thing, this headband, but it was not a headband that we have. They had headbands like a forehead band. Bisman she'enam tfurim, when they're not sewn on. I'll explain. So what women had, what we would call a snood, she would cover it with the snood and tie it up. Then on top of that didn't look so nice, they would wear a hat called a kabul, and they would also wear this forehead band with the sanbutim on the side. Okay, so the Mishnah says she can't wear the totefet, the forehead band, and the sanbutim unless they're tfurim, unless they're tied to her snood. Some of them, I guess, were one piece, and some of them were not one piece. So if it's tied to her snood, then she's not going to take off her snood. But if it's not tied, she's not going to wear this totefet because the woman's going to say, "Oh, beautiful headband, can I try it on? Can I see it?" And they would often take it off and show it to each other. So therefore, there was a gzeirah. If she was wearing this totefet and the sanbutin, beautiful, and it was calling attention, then she would take it off. Unless it was tfurim, and then which she would take it off. Similarly, v'lo be'kabul, the kabul is like this hat that she would wear above her, on top of her snood, the Rishut HaRabim. She can't wear those and take them out to Rishut HaRabim. I'm just going to mention, the Bartuner says that there's a huge machloket, whether it's talking about only Rishut HaRabim or even to her chatzer. So some say that she couldn't even wear these things out into the chatzer. Whereas some say, no, it's only talking about Rishut HaRabim, but in the Chatzir she could wear a kabul because she didn't want to just wear her student on Shabbat. She wanted to go out and look nice. And that's a factor as well. Mishnah continues. V'lo be'ir shel zahav. Ir shel zahav, they used to wear, in the times in the Mishnah, they have this like forehead, again, another headband, that was like Yerushalayim shel zahav. Like nowadays, women will wear, like girls will wear a necklace that has Yerushalayim on it. So they didn't wear it as a necklace, they wore it as a headband. V'lo be'katla. Katla you have to see because it's hard to explain. Katla is a tachshit. It's a necklace. Where it's a piece of jewelry. Shenatun batzavar. She wears it on her neck. Bedochak, very very tight. Isha choneket atzma ba, and she chokes herself with it. Kidei sheteira'eh ba'alat basar, so that she'll look fat. Uba'aravi michnika machnak. It chokes her. Why? It's called a choker. But why would she wear a choker? She wants to, show the folds in her skin. Because who in the right mind would want to look skinny? If you're skinny, you look poor. If you're fat, you look rich. Everybody wanted to look fat. Oh, how the times have changed. Let's finish. V'lo b'nizamim, nor nose rings. But the Bartenura says she can wear earrings because she would, I guess, take off the nose rings. V'lo b'tabat she'ein aleha chotam, nor is she allowed to wear a ring that even if it doesn't have a chotam, as we know, is a seal that they would use for identification. Okay? But if the Bartenura says, according to the Gemara, if it had a chotam, if it had a seal, then that's chayav chatat. This is not chayav chatat. This is a ring that she would wear that doesn't have a seal. V'lo b'machat she'eina nukuva, nor can she wear a machat, is a needle. So this is the kind of brooch that had like a nice thing on the end. She can't wear a needle that has no hole. So it was like a brooch and she would put it in her clothes. Because again, all of these things the Gemara says, the Bartenura says, is because we're afraid she'd take it off and show it to her friends and she'd carry Nushut HaRabbi. V'im yatzat, and if she goes out, eina chayavet chatat. She's not chayav chatat because, remember, it's only in Nesidur Rabbanan. It's Xeir of the Rabbanan. It's only Asur. Whereas if she actually carried in Rishut HaRabim, then she would be chayav chatat. We'll stop here. These Mishnah will continue listing zillions of things that both women and men can't wear outside, can't carry, can't have on their clothing because we're afraid that they're going to carry in Rishut HaRabim. If you have any comments or questions, there's a lot more to say. What's the relevance of these halachot nowadays, etc., etc. You can email me at arsporter@gmail.com. We'll dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.